welcome. My name is Crafty JoJo and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I'm back with another tutorial for you today, and it's going to be this starfold card I made a couple of days ago, and so many of you asked me to do a tutorial on this one, so here we go. So unfortunately I have run out of my Moroccan designer series paper from Stampin' Up, so I have to wait till my next delivery is arriving the coming week. But I'm still going to show you how to make this, and I'm going to use the also succulent designer paper series, and I'm probably going to create a completely different look, but the principle of how to do a starfold card is going to be explained. First of all, as you can see, my star is held together with a belly band that has been made from elasticated ribbon, and I've just stamped my medallions here, and then used staples to staple it to the back side, covering it with a second medallion that has been layered with dimensionals. So this is my belly band, and this is how the card opens up. When you pull, you will have a triangle, and you have to do a bit of scoring, and it looks more complicated than it is. Actually, the trickiest part was to glue on the elasticated ribbon, which was a bit of a pain, and the ribbon I have used is not from Stampin' Up. I'm going to show you. It is this elasticated, you see it's like rubber. It's this ribbon, and it's called Embellishment Attic Bowmaker, and I can't remember where I got it from, to be very honest. So if you want to get exactly this one, you would need to try and find the Embellishment Attic Bowmaker brand, and then look for this, and this is what it looks like. It is elasticated, and it has these cute little tiny bows all around, and I quite liked it on this one, and I think it will also look nice with the succulent paper. So yeah, this is what we're going to do, and I'm going to go ahead with my tutorial and explain everything. First of all, oops, I got a spot here, didn't see that. I'm not going to change that for you now. First of all, you need a piece of cardstock, and your cardstock for this one measures 11¾ by an inch squared. So 11¾ by 11¾ and first of all you would need to find the middle of any of these sides, and I'm going to use my Tim Holtz ruler here because that easily allows to find the middle, because it has this grid printed on it, and this is my middle. So I'm going to mark my middle here and here, and then going to draw down a line. And again, the grid will allow me to make sure that this is a 90 degrees angle and I'm not drawing a dodgy line. Just like roughly so this will do. The next thing you would need to do is you would need to find, because apparently 11¾ of an inch, so you want your so this bottom line here is 11¾ of an inch. So you want your triangle to be exactly 11¾ of an inch. So I'm going to, in this, can you see it, in this bottom corner, I'm going to put my ruler down at 11¾ and then I'm going to swing my ruler until this mark. Can you see it? It's, I think my screen is too small, maybe like so. All right, like so you should be able to see it. So 11¾ of an inch in this corner, and then I'm just going to move my ruler until it actually meets my line, and I just mark. Oh, see, and you have to be really precise because I can't see what I'm doing here because my side is covered by the ruler, so I have to do another line. So this is in the corner and it meets here, and you do exactly the same on the other side. So like this you create your triangle, which is exactly 11¾ on every individual side. So here we go. So now that we've done this, we are just going to cut it, and I'm going to get my paper cutter out. first of all, I'm going to take away the excess, otherwise this piece is too large to go in. So I'm going to take away this. And now to cut this, you would need, because there's this line here from all the cutting that you've done. Actually, I need a new one. I've ordered one, the Stampin' Up! One, but it hasn't arrived yet. So you're going to align your bottom here, can you see it? Going to align this and this point on here. So I'm trying to be as precise as possible. Cutting this and cutting the other side. Putting this on here, putting that on there. And I probably have to do my other side again, because I've just seen that I'm slightly off my line there. So now this is nice now. So once you've created your triangle, all your triangle sides have the same length of 11 3/4, 11 3/4, and again 11 3/4, and 11 3/4 hopefully. And what you do is, once you've done this 11 3/4, 11 3/4, you'll find the middle of this. So bear with me. Sorry, that was my computer. Facebook was going off, so I had to stop this. So we are going to find the middle, and the middle is the half of it is 5 7/8 of an inch. So you just make a mark here, and you do this on every individual side. 5 7/8 is here, and 5 7/8 is here. Here we go, 5 7/8. Now you're going to connect these sides, these marks, with your ruler. Can you see it? So here's my mark. There's my other mark. And you connect them. Like so. And that gives you a triangle inside the triangle. You can actually at this point erase this line, because you don't need it anymore and it's just going to be in the way. So this is what we're going to do. Erase this one. And now you're going to mark on either side. Let me just quickly check something out. 5 centimeters is 2 inches. At 2 inches from your newly created triangle, 2 inches to the left and 2 inches to the right, and you do this on either side. So 2 inches from your point here, from this point and this point, 2 inches to either side. So here is my 2 inch here, and this is the 2 inch mark here, and we do this on this side as well. 2 inches here, 2 inches there. And again, you have to connect the marks that you've just done. Draw a line, connect them. So this is basically what your triangle should look like at this point. And now these are your score lines that you're going to score. And I'm quickly going to change the blade of my cutter to scoring, and then I'm going to, oops, now I've erased this. Oh, never mind. And then I'm going to score it. So in order to score this, you would align this and this point and just run your score blade over it, and you do this with all 6 lines that you've drawn. Like so, and like so. And like so. So this is your scoring done. And now you flip your cardstock over and you fold the longer line, so the inside one, to the back of your card. And you burnish it. And now you flip it back over, and the shorter one is also going to fold inside, but now to the front of your card. So this is leaving you with this shape, and the ugly score marks, you can actually make the effort to erase them, but I just want to save time, so I'm not going to do this now. But anyway, I would at this point erase them, and I'm not doing this for the tutorial now. So the front is nice and unmarked. You've just got your score lines, and this is the basic shape, and it folds in by tucking each side under the other. So this one, and so this is your star, and I'm just going to turn it over and burnish my lines again to make sure. This one is not nice. Now it's okay. All right, so give it a good rub so that your star folds in nicely, like so. I haven't scored very well here, but never mind, it's just a tutorial. All right, so this is your basic shape. Now it's about decorating with your designer paper. So what you have is you've got 3 of these areas, and you would need to cut 6 strips, because you have to get this part here is going to be decorated from the front as well as the back, because when you fold your card in, the back will show here. So this one you need 6 strips, and the strips measures 5 3/4 by 1 1/2, and I've decided to use this paper. So it's the back side of this from the succulent gardens, and this, the long side, is exactly here. So what you're going to do to find where to cut it is you place your strip corner to corner and you make a mark here. So this is where I have to cut. Again, I place this here, the corner is matching there, and this is where I have to cut it. And to make it easy, I'm going to cut all this in one go. So I'm going to put all my strips together, get my paper cutter out, change from score blade to cutting. Here we go. And now make sure they are really well aligned. Here's my mark, which is going on here, and that corner is going on there. Can you see it? Here's my mark on this line and this corner on that line. And now I have to cut it, and I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side. So I'm going to align my mark and that bottom corner, hold it down, cut it. There you go. So I've cut all 6 strips in one go. And now what you're going to do is you decorate your card with your strips. Like so. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and then the same on the back side. I'm quickly going to do that, and I will be back shortly. All right. So after I've glued my first paper, designer paper strips in place, this is what you're left with. So when you fold your card in, you actually can see the back sides, and you have to, because now the paper is going slightly thicker, reburnish. After every time you've added designer paper, you have to reburnish, I'm afraid. So this is the first step. Now, how to create the triangles. You have to create triangles from a square piece of paper. So I've already pre-cut mine, but I'm going to show you how I did them, because they measure 3.5 on all sides, but this distance here, sorry, they measure 3 inches on all these sides, but this here is, no, wait a minute. Now here we go. 3.5, they measure 3.5, and this distance is only 3. So you need to create a square that measures 3.5 by 3, and in order to create a triangle from it, on the long side, that is the 3.5 side, you fold your paper and you just gently pinch it here so that you mark your center, and then you pop it in your paper cutter and you cut from your mark down to the corners on both sides, and that's how you are actually creating your triangles. And your triangles are going to be put on the front side only, because apparently the back side doesn't need to be decorated because they don't fold and show their back side. So even when it's folded in, it stays on the front. So you only need to you can, if you like, decorate your backside, but it's a waste of paper and time to do so. What I've done with my first card I have distressed all the edges of my paper with scissors, and then used ink and inked the edges up. But I'm not going to do it for this card because I want to achieve a different look. But if you like to distress your paper, go ahead. But for this project here, I'm not going to do the distressing. So these triangles are cut from 3.5 by 3, and you pinch the long side to find the middle, and then you cut from your mark to that corner and to that corner. All right, so, and that gives you exactly the triangle that you need, as you can see, and then they fit perfectly. And you do the same with the center, but for the center you would need larger triangles, and you cut them from a square which measures 5/5/8 of an inch by 4/7/8. And again, on the long side, that's the 5/5/8 of an inch. You find the middle and you pinch it, and then you do exactly the same like you did with the small one, and you connect your pinch mark with the corners, and then you have triangles that fit perfectly into your center, like so. And this second one here, I'm actually going to tear, because I want to achieve this look here. So as you can see here, I had this layered, and this is how I did it. I just tore it literally. So and then turn it the other way around, and this is what you're left with. So this is how you decorate your card, and I'm going to glue these in place, and then I will be back. I promised to show you how I glued the ribbon on. So you have to turn your card face down, and then I actually cut inwards like so, so that this matches here. All right. And now I've actually done it the wrong side. No, I didn't. It's right. I'm confused. Sorry for that. This is the back side of the ribbon, so this is the front. And of course, because I'm gluing it upside down, it's right. I thought I'm confused today. Sorry for that. So what you would need to do is, I used, instead of Tombow, I used my glossy accents. And I'm just going to, oh, it's stuck again. That's why I prefer the Tombow, but for this action, actually, the glossy accent is ideal. Need to clean it. All right, so it should work now. Yes, it does. So you apply a line of glossy accents. You pop your ribbon on all the way up to the corner here. Make sure that you glue it on in a way that only the little bows peep from behind the card, kind of. This one here isn't that the way I wanted it. So this is what it looks like, and I think it's very cute and also goes nicely with the Oh So Succulent. And now comes my trick that I developed to get this sorted. So first of all, you would need to fold this around the corner, and you need to do this, you will need a pair of tweezers that helps you tweeze it the way you need it. So I'm just going to hold it here like so, and I'm going to measure all the way to here, and I'm going to cut my end off here, so it's here. Now I'm going to add more of my glossy accents, and especially in the top here. Now you bring it round the corner. First of all, you focus on the sideline here to glue it nicely into place where you want it, like so, all the way, all the way, all the way. And when it comes to this corner here, first of all, before you do the final move, double check with your front. Yes. So now I'm going to open this up again at quite a bit, and then I'm going to hold it down with the help of my tweezers and pull it, because it's elasticated, pull it slightly forward, so, and then hold it down like so until the glue sets. So I'm pressing down quite hard, so this is what you get. This bit here stands up, but your ribbon, oh, I can still correct that because it's not exactly on the spot where I want it, so I'm moving it. So now, can you see how nicely my ribbon feeds around the corner? So you hold it, and then all I did was I trimmed this flat like so, and then used my tweezers to flatten it, and this is the result. And then that's how I'm actually feeding the ribbon around my corners, and it looks absolutely beautiful. So I'm not going to bore you while I'm doing all this, but basically this is where I would end the tutorial, because I'm not going to finish the decoration. It's totally up to you how you decorate your card. I haven't figured out yet how I'm going to decorate it, but this is all you need to know. What I did in this card here, I stamped with the Make a Medallion set. I stamped a medallion, and then that was the a Paisleys and Posies stamp set. I took these two from, cut them out, and added them with dimensionals. I added a lot of rhinestones, like in the corners that will show. There's lots of bling here, lots of bling here, and lots of bling there. So yeah, it's completely up to you, and I haven't made a plan yet how I'm going to decorate my card, so I'm not going to finish this card off, but this is basically all you need to know. How to create your triangles, how to figure out your lines, where you're going to put your score lines in, how to create your triangles, and how to create your decorative strips. And I just tore this bit off here and glued two triangles on top of each other, and I actually distressed the corners of this paper with the wrong ink, so never mind. I thought I thought it was the white wasabi, but I was wrong. Never mind. This is what goes wrong all the time when I craft and I have disturbances. But the most important bit was how to add the ribbon around it so that it comes out like this, and it's absolutely beautiful, I think. What do you think? So yeah, thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it and got an idea of how I created my Starfold card. And have a crafty Sunday afternoon. If you're not enjoying the sun, I'm actually, after this tutorial, going outside and walk the little lamp that we are currently hand rearing. And she's also crying for a bottle, so I need to stop crafting and have to look after her. But thanks for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well as my blog. You'll find all the links in the description box of this tutorial. And bye-bye.